Hello, today TVA Ayrshire is here at Largs Yacht Haven for the Largs Regatta Festival, a week-long celebration of sailing and community here on the Firth of Clyde. We're covering the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust, who are hosting an open regatta event for young people recovering with cancer. We'll be seeing boats take to the seas, watching expert sailing skills and seeing how everyone is enjoying the day. Later, we'll be speaking with members of the Trust to hear firsthand what these experiences mean to them and how the Trust helps build confidence and foster connections. Every summer, the Largs Regatta brings colour and life to Scotland's west coast. But beyond the sails and sea spray, this is more than a sailing festival. For young people, volunteers and the local community, the regatta is about confidence, connection and the joy of being together on the water. Since 2014, more than 400 young people have rebuilt their confidence after cancer through the Trust's Largs Centre. The boats are starting to set sail, so let's check in with Kieran, one of our crew members aboard the Caledonian Hero.
So you're joining us on the Caledonian Hero of the Ellen Macarthur Trust. This boat was donated to the Trust by the People's Postcode Lottery 6-7 years ago. Out on the water, the focus isn't just on the sailing, it's developing new skills, techniques, confidence and teamwork. The young people, they learn a lot from the talented skippers and the volunteer crew and mates of the vessel, and they develop these skills together. They learn to tackle the ropes, to drive the yacht, and more importantly, be safe out in the open water. Sailing is just the vessel. On this boat's where the magic happens. Young people realise they're not alone. They come together and through a shared bond they realise they're all in the same boat. Over the course of the working with the Trust, a lot of their worries just wash away and they get filled with a new sense of confidence and purpose.
Back on the shore, some of today's participants were nice enough to give us a quick interview.
Have you guys been out sailing before?
Yes. Yeah. All time.
So this is your first time here? Nice. When do you sail? What do you normally sail?
We sail a variety of boats, like first-handers and second-handers, such as Phoebas, Sarahs.
Which boat is your favourite boat to sail?
Phoeba, yeah. Fergie Topper.
Oh, why is yours different to the other T-print?
I think it's
Faster?
You prefer to.
What are you doing here at the Trust today? The beach master for the regatta today, so I'm responsible for making sure the boats get out safely and get back in safely. Everyone's got a tally, which is a band they use just to record their part of the event. So it's just making sure the boats get out safely, organising their trolleys, and then communicate with the bridge, which is in the boathouse, and the safety boats around the water, so just kind of communicating between each other.
The Largs Regatta is also a celebration for the whole community. Local volunteers and supporters of the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust helped to make the open regatta happen by running marathons and organising events. Hello Hayley, so what is it you do here at the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust?
Here at the Ellen Macarthur Cancer Trust, I work in the fundraising team. We look after all the fundraisers who so generously give up their time and effort to raise money to help us take as many young people as possible on trips.
So when the young people come here, what is it they get to do? Where do the boats go when they sail out?
So the young people who come here, they come here for either 4 or 5 day trips. 4 days are first time trips, and they will leave from here and head off to Port Valentine on the Isle of Bute. They will stay there and then they will sail back to Largs, where we have a barbecue to wrap everything up for their experience. And on the 5 day trips, they get to go a bit further. There's a bit less of a strict schedule because they've been before and they know what to expect.
So how can young people sign up for this, and how can the public donate to this amazing cause?
So both of those things will be done through our website. It's www.ellenmacarthurcancertrust.org. There's a sign up page, there's a lot of information about our trips on there, and then there's also a button to donate.
All entry fees go to help young people believe in a brighter future, and hundreds of Ayrshire families have already benefited from free sailing adventures here in Largs. Since 2003, more than 3,000 young people have sailed with the Trust, finding friendship and a sense of belonging. As the day comes to a close and the boats start to make their way back into the marina, Kieran has lined up one final interview for us.
I'll start with yourself, Anna, because working for the BBC, interior decorator, it doesn't sound like you're directly with the Ellen Macarthur Trust. So is this your first time going out on a voyage with them, or have you been working with them before?
No, this is my first time. I'm obviously aware of what the Trust does. My father was a huge fan of Ellen Macarthur, the person, so I've always followed what she's been doing, and it's been so exciting to actually get a chance to have a trip.
And did you enjoy your trip round the bay today?
Yeah, it was fantastic. I got to drive and everything.
How was that? We get behind the wheel, being a skipper.
Yeah, it was good. Just took me a while to get used to how it feels, like how fast the boat reacts to little moves that you make. But yeah, it was really, really good fun.
Excellent. Just for yourself, Paul, as you said, you've been working with the Trust for a long time as an educator. How long have you been working with the Trust?
So I think I've been a Trust skipper for the last 8 years or something like that. And I think I worked for them for 7 or 8 weeks every summer.
Excellent.
So all the skippers are freelancers. I think the Trust seems to select a certain sort of person that comes back time and time again, because this is, although it's about the importance of safety on boats, and it's about important to keep young people safe on boats, a lot of it's about working with young people and recognising their kind of care needs, how to look after them, to create an environment on a boat that they can do the work they need to do. And the work they need to do is often quite complicated because they've been in dreadful places medically, and they've often been very, very isolated. They've never spoken to young people that have been through what they've been through. And we put them on a boat, we keep them safe, we keep them warm, we give them nice stuff to eat, we take them nice places. They get to see dolphins, they have a really good time, and they're all talking to each other. And it's the talking to each other that is what's the really important bit. And it's what they get out of the trip. If they like the sailing, that's great. If they learn to sail, that's great. But what we really want them to do is come back next year.
Today at Largs Yacht Haven, the local community has shared stories about the impact these adventures have on young lives. The Trust offers participants with an amazing experience to make lasting memories and discover what they are capable of. You can get involved here in Ayrshire. Join a trip, volunteer on a boat, or support the next cruising company at Largs. Thank you for watching TV Ayrshire. Please like, subscribe and comment on our film. If you have any suggestions for any other events or sports happening in Ayrshire, please let us know.